There are so many rumors and lies out there, myths, misconceptions, and such. But today we're going to talk about the ones that specifically have to do with Instagram. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new to the channel, we are High Season. We're a social media agency that helps business owners, entrepreneurs, and marketers step their social media game up and break the algorithm. Today we are back with another Q&A.
Yeah.
This is a Q&A that we actually decided to turn into a longer form video because it was based around a very common Instagram rumor that we have disproved. So we wanted to cover a bunch of other rumors that are kind of around there as well. Some that have to do with kind of the Instagram app as a whole, and like things that we can affect and things that we cannot affect. So let's start off with the question. So this question came from Martin Demovsky. Martin asked, does it not register or harm the algorithm inserting hashtags into the comment section? What do you think about that?
So it doesn't harm the algorithm, and it certainly does register. We use that as a very, very common tool by putting all of our hashtags in the first comment as opposed to the original caption at all times, and it shows up in the statistics. We can tell in the back end that it does work. So it most certainly is a rumor. We've heard that before. I think we've addressed it.
Yeah, there's a few people who have asked that.
Yeah. And I can understand why it's something that it can, it feels like if you don't put it in the main caption, it might not work. But we've been doing it for years.
Every post for years, and it definitely does. So we definitely recommend it. It keeps it out of your actual caption, keeps your caption clean, and then you can put all that. That's just for searchability, right? That's the only reason why we want the hashtag. So outside of a branded hashtag, of course, but that's the reason why we want the hashtag. So you just toss them into the second comment or the first comment. And then you don't have that issue.
That's it, and it's even better for when you're syncing that with Twitter. If you use something like IFTTT or going straight to Facebook from there, the last thing you want anyone to see is this bunch of hashtags.
Yes. So it doesn't harm the algorithm, and they work. So definitely recommend doing that. Thanks for asking the question, Martin. Okay, next rumor. So these are the rumors that we're actually pulling from sources like TechCrunch, everything that's coming out right now in the second quarter here of 2019. Instagram is getting rid of like counts for mental health. It's like a rumor, but it's actually someone has spotted this. So this was actually spotted by someone. I'm going to insert the screenshot here. And what Instagram said is, we want your followers to focus on what you share, not how many likes your posts get. During this test, so they are testing, only the person who shares a post will see the total numbers of likes it gets.
Right.
Interesting one, eh?
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk of self-worth in general attached to Instagram followers, likes. I actually heard as well that they're going to do the same thing with followers. Maybe you told me that.
Perhaps.
There was another rumor, and I think it's once again a rumor in that maybe someone's caught them in testing, but it hasn't been rolled out yet. So just because they're in testing doesn't mean it's going to come out. And I can see why. For us as marketers, as long as we can see the results of that, then it's good. But I think it's going to be, if they do remove like counts and follower counts, it's going to be pretty difficult for influencer marketing. I think it's going to severely affect that entire industry because unless we have some tools that can analyze an account without having to see anything, but not everyone has access to that. And a lot of brands, as we've seen in some of our fake influencer videos, a lot of brands are being tricked already. So imagine how bad that's going to get if now they can't even see the follower or the fake follower. Oh, it actually might be positive because people are going to stop buying fake followers because no one can see it.
Yeah. It would actually be better. It's kind of something that would be better for society, I guess, because people wouldn't focus so much on the numbers. And then in the end, you can see the numbers on the back end if it matters, but doesn't matter to the common person. What should just matter is that the content's good and you liked it because there's no other factors. You just like it or you're buying it because you like it and you see it there, not because it has 2,000 likes on it versus 50 likes. So it's very interesting. I don't see it happening.
No, I don't think so. You don't think?
I don't think it'll happen, but I, for the sake of humanity, it probably would be a good thing.
I think it'd be a cool social experiment.
It would be a very cool social
experiment. In both
experiment.
sides of social, real life social and social media social. But okay, good one. So the next rumor we've heard is Instagram are going to introduce a scrubbing option for video. So they already have that in IGTV. So it would actually bring that to the feed posts.
Yeah.
Seems pretty handy. It seems kind of redundant now because you can't even fast forward Like, on a live
I would like
video,
that. Yeah, I
and you
would
can
like
tap.
that. Yeah.
I think it'd be really
It'd
handy.
be very cool.
So they've seen it in, like in this article here on Adspresso, they've seen it in testing, same type of thing as well. People have spotted it, hasn't been rolled out, may or may not work, but this one feels like something they definitely will do because they've already done it in IGTV. And
So the tech is there.
the tech is already there, and literally it's the only video function I can think of. I don't know if Vine had that back in the day, or
But Twitter you can scrub, right?
Twitter you can scrub.
Yeah.
98% of video, whatever, online you can scrub. This is like one of the only things left.
Another quick rumor is that the Instagram feed will turn into an Instagram stories. It won't be this ethereal content, but it's going to take the same format, which means you'd be swiping left to see every image. They actually did, and I do remember seeing this being tested and people losing their minds and having a panic attack. Yeah, I don't see this happening. I'm going to put a little image in here so you can see what that looks like, but everybody lost their minds when it happened, so I doubt that they'll do that.
Yeah.
And then Instagram stories is already giving us that type of format, so I feel like it's not necessary.
Yeah.
I think we're all just enjoying this, and
Yeah.
it's so ingrained in us, so like keep it natural. Let us keep scrolling the way that we like to scroll.
That's what I'm saying. All right, next up. People are saying for some reason that you can use too many hashtags, like it's going to negatively affect the engagement of your post. That is unequivocally false. It is being demonstrated that one hashtag has an average 12.6% more engagement than posts without it. So if you're using 30 hashtags, that gives 30 opportunities for different topics where people can find your brand and your content. And I think we did a video on this before, but like using hashtags that are, I think it was in how to get the first 1,000 followers, using hashtags that are, some of them are the large ones with the millions, and we like to sit in the range of like 50 to 300,000 or something. So you
A mix, like a mix.
A bit of a blend, yeah, exactly. Some niche, some larger ones, but balance it out. But absolutely, use all 30. Like, there's no truth at all to the point that you can use too many hashtags. And I've heard that a lot, unfortunately.
Yeah. Every additional hashtag is just an additional opportunity for you to be discovered, and that's the entire point of the platform.
Yeah.
Is to meet new people.
Yep.
So the last rumor that we're going to talk about is that Instagram has reduced, and this was going around like crazy, I believe, at the beginning of this year, is that Instagram has reduced organic reach to 7%, which would mean that only 7% of your follower base will see your posts. Instagram has said that this is not true, so this lie detector determined this is a lie. And what they did say in response is, what shows up first in your feed is determined by what posts and accounts you engage with the most, as well as other contributing factors such as timeliness of posts, how often you use Instagram, how many people you follow, etc. So if you're seeing a decline in your organic engagement, it's likely due to something that you are doing, not something that Instagram is doing. We would say, check out your content. Is your content engaging? Are you making content for you, or are you making content for your audience? That's what's going to impact what your engagement's looking like on Instagram. Of course, the algorithm is there. We know it's there, but there's nothing to prove that it has been reduced to 7% organic reach, and we're not seeing that really across any accounts either.
No, and we've done videos on like dropping engagement and followers and all that type of stuff. But generally speaking, if you're doing the best practices like using stories, high quality content, optimizing your profile, using our Instagram checklist, link in the description, you really shouldn't be having 7% reach. I mean, look, to be fair, Facebook business pages is that they were calling it Facebook Zero, so it's essentially 0% organic reach over that, unless people have turned on See First or whatever. But I can see Instagram getting that low, but right now.
Instagram will get there. There's no question about it. It will get to that point, and that's when advertising is really going to have to come in, just like it did with Facebook in the end. And that's why you're going to have to try to be as creative as possible and make sure you're as optimized and set up for success as possible. We have a ton of resources on how to make sure that your content is optimized to ensure it performs at its best. We always leave our cards. We're going to leave some playlists below which contain some social media strategies and Instagram hacks so you can find out how to step your content game up. But that rumor is not true.
False. And that's it.
All right, guys, so that's it. Those are some Instagram rumors. Let us know what you thought of this video, if you want us to like debunk certain things for you. And of course, this is another Q&A, so feel free to ask us any questions that you have. We will answer them in a video format.
Hit us in the comments section here below. Hit us on any of our social platforms as well, DMs, publicly, whatever you like, and we'll get to it.
All right, guys, so that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe below, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos from us. You can follow us everywhere on social media at High Season Co. Check out our website, highseasonco.com, for some blog posts. And until next time.
Peace.